Once, every few generations, a man is born who changes the world in which we live. A visionary, an artist, a leader, a conqueror. They guide us through the darkness when the way is unclear. They establish the length of the yardstick by which we measure ourselves and those around us. We know their faces, we know their voices.
We authorize an immediate declaration of war upon Japan.
That the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans.
We expect them to be the best, and they deliver. Hans Idle is not that man, but he is currently looking for this person.
There you are.
Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again.
Hi guys, thanks for tuning into IRL News. I'm Hans Idle. And I gotta tell you, there's nothing I like better in early September than heading out to Cochrane, Ontario for the annual outhouse races. Yes, it's that time of year again. Now, before you get all freaked out, the outhouse races aren't what you think they are. They're basically just a bunch of people dressing themselves up as toilets and running a race. Well, I guess maybe they are kind of what you think they are. But anyway, the bad news is this year there won't be any races. It seems too many people poo-pooed the idea. They didn't get enough entries. It's like no one even gave a crap. What kind of shitty place is this? But don't worry. With any luck, these recessionary times will end, and the outhouse races will be back next year. Until then, if it's brown, flush it down. If it's yellow, leave it mellow. So, you're 20 years old and dumb as a stump. What do? Well, in Melbourne, Australia, apparently you go and steal a lizard and a python, then you take the python to McDonald's and wrestle it with your buddy. Yes, that's what two incredible morons decided to do in Melbourne, Australia the other day. Now, don't worry, the python's just fine. Unfortunately, the lizard is still missing. Am I wrong in believing both of these young men should be sterilized immediately? I'm just saying. In more weird news from Australia, a recent dairy pavilion had to be shut down after 50 patrons came down with an eye illness. They had sore eyes after visiting the pavilion, and no one knew why. But now they've discovered what it was. It was cow urine. Now, you're probably thinking the same thing I thought when I read that. How closely were these people looking at the cows? But no, it's not like that. See, what actually happened was the cows were peeing on the ground, and the ammonia was separating from their urine and coming back up into the air and causing people's eyes to hurt. But, you know, all I can say is, that'll teach you to go to a dairy pavilion. Who the hell goes to a dairy pavilion? Ridiculous. In a case of goodwill gone bad, police in Albuquerque, Mexico were called into a Goodwill store after one of their donation boxes was found to contain weapons, ammunition, and a hand grenade. Well, at least now we know where all the poor criminals go for their nines. Yo, don't make me bust this second-hand cap in your ass. Anyway, what really makes this disturbing is a statement from Goodwill that they often get weapons donated into their Goodwill boxes and they give them to police. Man, the Goodwill in my area won't even take second-hand mattresses. And for my last story, there's probably a rice shortage in Taipei, Taiwan right now, due to the fact that on September 9th, 163 couples made the worst mistake of their young lives and got married. I'm just kidding, of course. I've been married 15 years myself, and I'm ecstatically happy, and I hope that these people will have just as much happiness and love and joy in their lives as I've got in mine. If you want to read more about that story, or any of the other stories I've talked about today, you can find the links below in the bottom bar as usual. Thanks for watching. I'm Hans Idle. And you're not. Have a great night. Yo, don't make me bust this second-hand cap in your ass.